Ah, over here. You don't have to apologize for not seeing me. The woods are dark at this time of night. I'd be more surprised if you could. I would have said to meet up on the street, but... well... 2 people sneaking off to the forest. If anyone saw, it could look like... you know... Never mind. Since this is your first time crossing over the barrier, you might feel a little sick from the spatial jump. Obviously, I want to keep that at a minimum for you. So can you stick as close to me as you can? If you feel comfortable enough to wrap your arms around mine, that would really help you out. Great. We're going to pass through now, okay? Hold on tight. Phew. Oh, I haven't been here in so long. The air feels so much cleaner over on this side. I need to come home more often. How are you feeling? Do you need to throw up? That's good that the nausea isn't too severe. But if you do feel it get worse as we start walking, let me know. Now, you remember the rules I told you, right? 1. Always stay close to me while we're here. 2. Do not let any yokai know you're human. Not everyone holds sadistic tendencies towards humans, but it's better to be safe than sorry. 3. If at any point you feel worried or unsafe, you let me know and I'll take you home immediately. You've memorized them, right? Good. Sorry, I just had to make sure. Stand still for me. I had this spray specially made. It'll cover up your human smell to help convince the others you're also a yokai. I hope the smell isn't off-putting or anything. Unfortunately, there's not much that can cover up the scent of humanity. A weird kind of good? Well, that's better than smelling bad. And last but not least, the last piece of your disguise. Your mask. Your appearance is the biggest giveaway, but with this, you should be fine. It may seem like too easy of a solution, and I won't lie and say that it isn't, but every yokai at the festival will be wearing this mask. You'll just be another face in the crowd. Oh, well, mask in the crowd. Sorry if that sounded too much like a joke. If it makes you feel better, I've got a matching one. Worst case scenario, I can just use my own story. That we're both yokai who got curious about the human world and have spent a while there, so their customs and smell must have rubbed off on us. No one has to know the part of me getting close to a human to the point I trust them enough to bring them to the yokai realm in this day and age. That sound good to you? Then let's get these masks on so I can show you what a yokai festival is really like. Here you go, gatekeeper. Hope you have a nice night too. Oh, that wasn't money. Everyone here knows him. He's been in charge of security at the Ganjitsu festival for years. He much prefers the entry fee to be paid in knickknacks and bric-a-bracs over silver or gold any day. Next year, maybe you can bring some human scraps. I'm sure he'd appreciate the variety. I meant next year if you enjoy tonight. Don't dwell too much on it. Did you eat before you came to meet me? I'll cover all of it. Not all vendors take random items like the gatekeeper, and not all vendors use currency either. Some don't even take anything physical at all. I don't want to risk you being found out, so let me handle all of it. No, you don't need to pay me back when we return. Even if we were back home, I'd be more than happy to cover all of it. Seriously, it's all on me. Go ahead and pick whatever you want out. Anything at all. Maybe not that. I doubt you'd like that. Why don't we try looking at the stalls over there? That food is not safe for human consumption. Best case scenario, you'd get extremely sick. Worst case scenario, I'd have to reveal your identity so we could get a doctor here to save your life. How about one of these candy apples? I'm sure you'd enjoy any of these. Candy apples it is. Here, miss. Thank you very much. That was a close call. Our night almost ended before it even started. And I definitely don't want you to miss out on the big show at the end. Mind if I take a bite? What's the big show? Sorry to disappoint, but it's not going to be a purely yokai experience. Even if we've pulled away from interacting with humans, we still find their way of life fascinating. I suppose you know that well enough from getting to know me. The finale will be a mix of yokai and human technology. I had a friend who works at the festival tell me ahead of time what they have planned, so I promise you it'll be worth it. We've still got a while before then, so why don't we try our luck at a couple of the games? They're not too dissimilar to the ones played at a human festival, so they should be easy for you to pick up. That is, if you're any good at festival games. Alright then. It's a challenge to see who can win the most games. Let's see. Where should we start? Oh, you said you wanted to try Kingyo Sukui, didn't you? There's a stall right over there. You can save money on souvenirs that way, since you get to keep the goldfish you scoop up. That is, if you can keep any scooped up. The paper's really thin, it breaks really easily. Well, it doesn't break that easily when I play, but for a newbie like you, I might be trying to goad you into playing a little, yes. Are you going to bite? That's what I was hoping you'd say. Sir, 2 poi, please. Thank you very much. Here you go. Whoever manages to collect the most wins. Okay? And no asking for a second boy. You can once I've beaten you. But we're only using one for this competition. 3, 2, 1, start. Should have been paying more attention if you didn't want me to start before you. Careful now. Move too suddenly and it'll break before you can scoop up any goldfish. Oh, wow. You managed to get one pretty quickly. Make sure to keep that streak up if you don't want to lose. I told you if you moved too suddenly yours would break. Did you get worried when you saw how many more goldfish I'd won than you? Oh well, you can keep watching me win more since mine is still... Ah, I suppose that's karma biting me back for being cocky and not paying attention. Oh well, I think I won plenty. Especially considering I won a little challenge. Oh, and don't worry about hurting these little guys while we're walking around. They're fish from the Yokai realm. They're not going to pass away from someone shaking their bag. Though, try not to do it too much anyway. Now for my prize. That should do. Never mind. Now I want another one. Since I won, that means I get to pick the next game, right? I'll pick one that's easy for me to win at, so I can get another kiss as my prize. How about... that one there. Katanuki. You remember that one show everyone went crazy about? Tentacle Tournament or something? It's a little bit like that. It's round things made of sugar and flour with images imprinted on them, and you have to use a pin to cut out the shapes without breaking it. I've done this plenty of times before, so I'm confident I can win at this. Do you think you're up to this? That yes is music to my ears. Oh, and if you somehow manage to beat me, don't worry. You can claim a prize too. Anything you want. Within reason, given where we are and the things at risk. 2 please, ma'am. Let's say whoever's faster wins. Provided no one breaks their Katanuki first. Ready, set, go. Oh no, that was pretty close. You have to be more careful. Oops. Karma really is after me today. Pride before the fall and all that. I guess you get to choose a prize instead. What would you like? I can buy you more food, buy you a souvenir, show you... You were upset I only gave you a kiss on the cheek instead of one on the lips. If I knew that was what you wanted as your prize, I would have lost on purpose sooner. You're fired up? Unfortunately, we'll have to put our win-a-kiss tournament on hold for a little bit. Come on, follow me this way. I know the cliché is to take someone to a hill and watch the show from there. But with how popular it's become in media, lots of couples tend to flock to those kinds of spots now, even us yokai. If we're going to be around people either way, I'd rather be in a warm place with lots of light, so I can see your face. Plus, we have no idea what's lurking around in the woods in the yokai realm. Better to be safe for you. Oops, I better stop talking. The fireworks are beginning. Thanks for coming with me to the festival. I know you asked if you could come, but it's really been nice spending this time with you. Can we do this again in the new year? Thank you for listening to my ASMR. If you like this video, please make sure to leave a like and comment about what you liked best. Oh, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more. If you'd like to listen to more right away, I have a playlist dedicated to all my ASMRs. Thank you to everyone who has supported me on Ko-fi, such as Yes, Somebody, and Wilson. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are. Happy New Year, lad guy.